Welcome to Awaken the Minds. I'm Monica.
And I'm Mikael. Together, we're your guides on this journey of exploration and awakening.
Here on Awaken the Minds, we dive deep into the mysteries of life and beyond, from spirituality and reincarnation
to marriage, personal growth, and the secrets of the universe. And yes, we'll even talk about aliens.
Because let's face it, the truth is out there, and so is the love and wisdom we all need to evolve. So whether you're seeking answers or just curious about the unseen forces shaping our reality,
you found your tribe and the vibes.
So let's awaken the minds together.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Awaken the Minds. I'm the host with the most, Mikael. And with me, as always, my wife, Monica.
Don't ever say my name again.
Okay, que siga pues.
Mi amorcito, mi chiquita.
Petita.
That Monica part just really threw me off. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, we hope you guys are having an amazing day. We are unraveling some topics today about the planetary alignments and chakras within our spiritual system. And we'll be going deeper into how to maintain, unblock, and cleanse your chakras.
And kind of what each planet is also used for when it's throughout the week, or give you guys a little bit of knowledge of what we have to know regarding the planets and the days of the week and the chakras.
Yeah. And if you guys are new to the channel, you can find us at Awaken the Minds, which is AW8KIN, and then be TH3MIND5.
And then it will be that podcast if it's Instagram, TikTok, or anything like that. So just so you guys know.
Yep. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, we noticed that 70% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you guys can hit that like button, share, comment, awaken the minds, and share this with a family or friend, we greatly appreciate that.
Yep.
You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and all over our social medias.
Yeah.
Yep. And we appreciate your support for continuing to be in this journey with us. And
yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
How's 2025 so far for you?
2025 is coming in hot, and we're not even beginning yet.
Really? I feel like you probably had the most chill 2025.
That's why I said yet, because we're not in the snake year yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So all of you 1995 babies, buckle the fuck up. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Y'all gonna be in it for a ride. Y'all gonna be riding that motherfucking snake. No, the snake, it symbolizes transformation, transforming your life, shedding old skin. So if you're definitely feeling super overwhelmed and you're definitely thinking about different choices and different things that you are currently wanting to do, it is a year to double think.
Definitely double think, plan, be very
strategic.
Yeah, very. Just overthink a lot of things. Be very don't be what do you call it?
Impulsive.
Yeah, don't be impulsive.
Yeah, because with the planets aligning on the 25th, right, of January.
So it started on the 21st, and it should last about 4 weeks.
Yeah, because on the 21st, we also entered Aquarius, a new age of Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
a lot and at the end of January.
Yeah, the age of Aquarius. We haven't been in the age of Aquarius in a really, really, really long time. The energy for the Aquarius is going to be very amplified for the rest of the 2 decades, so 20 years. So an Aquarius is supposed to pretty much make the world a different place, make the world a better place, pretty much shake up anything that needs to be shaken up, and bring a new world order. And that can always look very ugly in the beginning when the shifts are happening. So
Yeah,
if
as you guys can see,
yeah,
it's already started.
yup, you
And
know.
for those who don't know, all the planets that are lined up is Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, and Uranus. They're all be supposed to be. They should be visible in the night sky. So if you guys ever go outside and you guys are like, "Oh shit, what is that up in the sky?" Yep, those are all the planets lined up.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool. But on the 29th, the snake year
Yep.
is
And
hitting.
then on the 29th, Snake Year starts. So yeah, you're gonna be stepping into a lot of things.
Well, that also amplifies with the it being a 9 in this
Mm-hmm.
year too. You know, the 9 is also very transformative. So having the snake year and the 9 side by side plus Aquarius and Pluto, it's going to be intense because um it's here to transform. So if you guys are rethinking a lot of relationships and you guys are having issues with people that no longer align with your values and who you are, just know that it really is the planets, and we think that the planets don't have nothing to do with our system, but even the moon, when it comes out, the tides of the ocean get higher, and we're made out of literally like what, 80% water, 90% of water,
Something like that.
something like that. So just know that people that know about astrology, it's just it's I guess you can say proven science, but you
Mm-hmm.
know it's at the end of the day, it's how you feel about it.
Yeah. And it's also said that on the 29th, since it's the start of Snake Year, so with all the planets aligned, it's gonna be powerful, a very powerful force that day. And also, according to science and research and everything, apparently the planets only line up how they are this year every 396 billion years.
So, didn't the planets align when we got married though?
A few of them,
Few of them, right?
but this is a total of I think 7.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So,
this the 7 planets align every according to science and all that.
yeah.
It lines up every 396 years, and it lasts for about 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah,
And
and this is why if for example, it's funny because it's 7 planets, and I always say that 7 is the number before our karmic cycle ends, or karma cycle, like you start going through a lot of karmic cycles again.
mm-hmm,
On a 7, the energy returns, and a lot of things have returned after 7 years. And if you're starting to struggle with a lot of things that you didn't pay attention 7 years ago or anything like that, this is going to amplify it because it is the karmic cycle. And it's meant to really manifest all the areas from relationships to work to any past patterns that you guys have been indulging in that that are no longer serving you. It's definitely going to be showing you that. It's going to put pretty much a mirror in your face and really double think relationships as they are. You know, maybe this year you're kind of like, hey, we've been dating for 7, 10 years, and yeah, I have no ring once again. Or like, kind of just really think where your relationships are going, and not only with another people with it, but for yourself.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and with this planetary alignment, it is supposed to be a new energetic portal, which comes down to transformation. Not only that, with Snake Year, the Snake Year is also a year of transformation. So get ready, guys. January, starting the 25th for about 4 to 5 weeks. So, it is going to be the first major cosmic event of the year
Yeah, so
because, as we said, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, they will be aligned in a rare planetary harmony, which is going to create a powerful energetic portal for awakening, transformation, and manifestation. With this celestial convergence, it's going to mark a closing of a karmic cycle in all areas of life, within relationships, careers, personal growth, offering opportunities to release past patterns, heal old wounds, and step into a new phase of soul evolution. Because apparently, with how that's going, it is also going to transform us from a 3D worldview to a 5D worldview. So we'll be stepping into pretty much the fifth dimension, which we can get deeper into in another segment
Yeah.
and go deeper into the different dimensions.
Yeah, but
And
definitely if you're feeling overwhelmed, everybody's feeling the shift for sure. Everybody is feeling um how the shift is happening, and everything is just being amplified because the way that the planets do is they want to shift us into a new world where we're much more aligned to ourselves.
mm,
And I feel that this is all happening because the world has become super greedy, and you know it's not God-given response, and it's been tough for everyone. And I feel that the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is finally just kind of saying enough is enough, and you kind of have to reorder,
reevaluate yourself.
yeah, and reorder the world. So this is why it lands on an Aquarius age, because Aquariuses are meant to fucking move everything and make everything different. And I vouch for that because I'm an Aquarius and I'm very much like that. I just want to always make
Yeah.
everything super different. And this goes back to me not fitting it. So it's gonna be a tough fucking year.
Yeah. And also with this alignment, it's also going to act as a soulmate union for the portal, which is going to intensify connections, opening paths for, destined relationships to form or deepen. It's a time to align with our higher selves and the divine purpose, strengthening bonds between our spiritual and physical journeys, and a lot of reflecting. Set some intentions, harness the heightened planetary energies to manifest your dreams and embrace transformation and growth.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, guys, awaken to your highest self.
Yeah, if you guys can go out to nature, ground yourself, because these next few months are going to be very tough for
Be
the
very intense.
human physical body. So uh that is going to be a tough time for you, but you know, it doesn't mean that you'll be able to not get out of it, but definitely try to ground yourself, find places that you can really, really journal and really think about what you want these next few years, because we're entering a 20-year cycle with Aquarius, and that means that is 20-year of karma. So there's this 1 year where you can really manifest everything that you want to manifest, and from there and on, whatever intention you already set from now on, it's going to amplify it throughout the years. And that's a 20-year cycle. So think of how you want your life to look from 20 years from now. So,
Yeah. It's going to be a very interesting year.
yeah. God damn, I'll be 47 in 20 years. Go damn. Child, the last gonna be 50. Damn, you gonna be 50, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's
Keep
cool.
on trying. Ya tú sabes, papa.
Yeah, no. And then this kind of goes into like how the planets also do align within every day, um and how you can use them for obviously your chakras. I'm gonna go from like top all the way to the bottom. Uh, so the days are gonna be all mixed up because obviously what I want to start is with obviously the crown chakra. The crown chakra is under Jupiter. Jupiter is always known to be a planet that is powerful. And it's the planet that if you want to take anything out or you want something to be amplified 100 times more, Jupiter is always on the side. So if you guys didn't know, most of our episodes always come out on Thursday because that's on Jupiter's side. And for me, I always want to make sure that we have the strongest planet when we drop, and which is the crown chakra. And the crown chakra also means that you have to really, really set an intention of where you want to go and clear your mind and really just not only inspire yourself, but inspire others. So crown chakra. You want to do the next one? You want me to
You got
Oh,
it.
Okay.
You got it, boo boo.
And then third eye, which will be obviously to foresee more, to really remake your rules, create a clean slate, and get your commitments straight because it is on Saturday. So that is Saturn. You guys didn't know all the planets that aligned for the week the days were pretty much named after the planets. So if you guys did not know that. So obviously the third eye is one of our second most important. Well, I mean, every chakra is important, but they all amplify different things. And the third eye is definitely to, you know, get that fog out and to really recreate your own rules and really see, hey, um, not blind yourself, just really, really. And the beautiful thing is on a Saturday, it's the end, it's like, the beginning of the weekend. And you can really just sit with yourself and really be like, oh, like, this is a day where it's the slowest. And you can really just sit there and be like, what do I want? You know? So it does make sense why Saturn will be there. It's the one that creates most of your ideas and all of that. Then it's the throat chakra, which lands on a Wednesday, and that's Mercury. That one is the best day to communicate anything that you need to communicate. I mean, every day is a good day to communicate, but if you want,
So good for like setting your
Mhm.
intentions, setting some affirmations for yourself, positive self talk,
yeah,
and communicating with your partner, or just creating that communication bond.
yeah, and the planet is on your side, so you'll find ways to talk to someone that maybe other days you have never been able to talk to them before, or find the right words. Just always think that everything is always on our side, and we with just the three of these chakras that we've gone through and the planets, we always tend to say that, like, oh, nothing is on my side, like everything's going bad, but the planets are always on our side. It's us who we amplify those things. And
Mhm.
if we have that communication to the planet, to the earth, to their partners on a Wednesday, and it's a negative, then it's going to amplify it a lot more. And it could make sense because Wednesdays is probably the day that, everything starts slowing down, or you feel like you didn't do nothing that whole week and you're starting to feel rushed. So in the middle of it all, it's, the throat chakra. So either you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling accomplished. So this is why it's always just important to really, really see how you're feeling between those planets and between those days, and just acknowledge it. If you guys ever want to do it, just journal and see how you guys feel those days and see if that's something that you guys can resonate with.
Yeah.
The next one is the heart chakra, which is the moon. It's based on Monday, which usually is to organize yourself on things that you really want, to really because on Sundays you set the intention, but on Monday you do the action. So Mondays is really good to just keep setting that intention and that energy to keep going and have a good week. And
It was like to strategize.
yeah, to
Start
strategize your
strategizing
week.
your week pretty much.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's the heart chakra, which makes sense because when the moon and the heart are together, sir, when the moon and the heart are together, um, you know, you do it by your heart chakra. So, and that's why Monday would make sense why it's a heart chakra, because you have to really do it from your heart, and this is where the intention comes from. So the next one would be solar plexus, which would be the sun, and it's on Sunday, which is the one of the biggest forces too. Sunday is a good day to really, really reflect and set your intentions. The solar plexus is around like fire stomach,
Hmm.
and it's one of the most powerful also chakras that I like to say, because that's where we create, that's where um we are just where we feel most of our emotions too.
Yeah.
So definitely just reflect and really set your intentions for the Sunday, which is the solar plexus, because sometimes we don't release in any of that energy, and then that gets carried on to, like, Monday and stuff. So just be aware of that. The next one will be the sacral chakra. So it's in between like your lower stomach, and that one's Venus, which is Friday, which that one would be the energy of love, the power to create and feel your inspirations. So that one's I would say it's really like a self love day. You know, Friday is more like the week is done. People either are going out to party or whatever self love looks like for you, or you're hanging out with your girls, or you're hanging out with your loved ones. It's a good day to really assert that communication and that love towards your loved ones and your friends and your family. So, um, yeah. So that one's that. And then the next one is the root chakra, which would be Mars, which would be a Tuesday. And that one's the last one, the last chakra. And that one is just to really clear out the energy and your chi energy, which is the strongest one. You know, this is where you have sexual relationships, and this is where you really do either block it and you don't create, and you're blocking all of your blessings by the root chakra. And this is why I always say that having relationships with people is also very, very important that you're aware of that.
Yeah. We'll dive into how the planets can help you and how you can use the planets to kind of guide yourself in a way.
So this is more of retrogrades. People call it Gatorades, but this is a retrograde. This is pretty much when these planets are in retrograde, it does mean that they are going to move and redefine. And this is going to be for you to reconsider, reclaim, and redo things that you have been anticipating to do, or just relationships in general, or anything like that. So, this is how the planets work on each retrograde.
Yeah. And then, starting with Mercury. So, Mercury is to help you reevaluate communication patterns. So, if you struggle with communication, there's some communication issues going on around you, using Mercury to fix those and reevaluate communication is really good.
Not only that, but it does help you um, reclaim and reconsider the direction you're going in your life.
Hmm.
Um, and really redo an idea, a conversation, something that obviously probably a couple of months set somebody off, and you're like trying to make amends with it. So this is a Mercury is a good planet to really, really just swerve your life in a different direction.
Yeah. Not only that, but, reclaim your voice, you journal or your journal, speak on things that you'd like to change and reevaluate in your life. If you have an idea, use it, build on that idea, plan, and, you gotta pretty much change your direction and where you want to go within Mercury.
Yeah. And then there goes into Venus,
Hmm.
which you have to really reevaluate your relationships
Yeah.
and really see your self-worth and your self-value, and reconnect with the love that you have within yourself, and reconsider the type of love that you need and you value. And that's just like Venus is a very self-love planet.
Yeah.
So this whenever you're probably having issues with your partner and it's on Venus, this is probably why, because this it's making you reconsider your values as a person and as partners. And sometimes when these values don't align, the planet will amplify it, and the planet will tell you like, hey, like really reconsider if this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life, or be with this person for the rest of your life, or if you want to keep doing this for the rest of your life, where's your self-love? Is this the type of life that you kept dreaming of doing with this person? Are you currently moving your relationship to the next phase?
Hmm.
And it's just really, really like a self-love planet. It's gonna make you reevaluate who you are.
Yeah. And, all these planets, comes down to, astrology. If you guys are not familiar with astrology, it's, using the planets, stars, and everything to kind of like guide your way. And you can also use it to, vibrate at a higher frequency.
Yeah, not only that, but it kind of gives you a glimpse of how one, your year can go,
Mm.
two, how your business can go, three, how relationships with other people are going to go. And like I said, we are people that think that we don't get amplified by the planets. I think it's ridiculous because had this quote that says, how does it go? I can't remember, but billionaires are always always use. I'm just gonna never mind. I'm just gonna never mind. Moving on. Anyways, but astrologers and billionaires are the ones that use the planets to really dictate the next upcoming years for themselves.
Yeah, and pretty much that's how, a lot of the world works. If you're not really familiar, if we date back to all the geniuses, they've always said that, you know, everything is based upon the planets and numbers. And once you start, diving deep into that, you start kind of like seeing and learning how things really work in the world. But, at the end of the day, everybody believes what they want to believe. That's just our theory. That's just our belief.
It's just things that I feel like we have already experienced it,
Yeah.
that we have actually lived through it, and we have actually um, seen it with our own eyes. That the planets really do amplify a lot of the way we are and the way we think.
Mhm.
So it's just our personal experience. Many people might be, hey, no, I don't think so, but
Yeah, to each their own.
at the end of the day, this is, every planet has its purpose, and if you are feeling a little crazy certain days, then just look at what planet we're on, and it'll kind of make sense.
Yeah, you can also do your astrology chart kind of and your birth chart to see which planets are coexisting with you. And once you figure that out, you can use those days and the planets when they get aligned to pretty much amplify yourself. And then, yeah, we step into Mars. Mars is also going to help you reclaim your energy. So you're feeling low on energy, you feel like you've lost that spark.
It's that fire in you,
Mm-hmm.
that thing that where you really wanted something and it's just not there, is just really helping you reclaim that power, that you in that sense.
Yeah, and then under Mars, it's gonna help you to take action,
Mhm.
reevaluate where you want to put your intention, your belief, and your energy.
Yeah. And then it goes from obviously Jupiter. Like I said, Jupiter's probably one of the most uh, biggest one, because that one really is about reclaiming your power, reclaiming your confidence, reclaiming, um, really being realistic with yourself, really finding your true path, and the opportunities to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jupiter really does amplify that, as and I can not express more. A lot of people don't like Jupiter when it's under their planet, because it really makes them reevaluate where they're at realistically,
Yeah.
and if they're just living in la la land, and that shit's gonna slap you right in the fucking face. So yeah, exactly. It's gonna fucking. We got a little button here. No, we don't.
No, we need to add it.
Dang it. Yeah,
We'll
but
add it onto the
yeah,
editing.
cool. Yeah, but it'll definitely, like, Jupiter is probably one of the planets that can really move the energy
Mm-hmm.
of what you're doing. And this is something that we always talk, where I'm just like, I don't know how people live without asking themselves these questions, though.
Yeah.
And how do you guys go about and not think where your life is going? You know, it's just interesting to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it has a lot to do with there's so many distractions nowadays.
Yeah, social
But
media.
just everything in general, entertainment. You got freaking TVs, radio, music, freaking a phone that, if it's not utilized properly, it can be a distraction,
Mm-hmm.
which within that is going to cause for your frequencies to vibrate low.
Yeah.
So that's why, we hardly use any like our social medias and all that stuff. We're hardly on it. We kind of like set a time for ourselves daily,
Yeah.
or set a time for us to enjoy a movie or a show for a certain amount of time, and we're just not really on technology side.
We don't even have a TV in our bedroom.
Yeah, we
We
stare at our vision boards.
yeah, we just have a vision board. That's it. No, really, because I mean, like I told him, I really didn't grow up with TV
Told who?
with my husband. I say him. I didn't say Miguel or Mikhail. Anyways, I always tell my husband, like, to me, I didn't grow up with TV, so I don't know. Sometimes I feel like TV is just a waste of time unless I'm watching something that's like really knowledgeable and
Mhm.
really like
It's how
pricking my
how you
brain.
utilize everything.
Yeah.
Like it can be utilized for personal growth, or it can be
Mhm.
utilized as a distraction.
Yeah. And I remember when we first moved in together, he wanted that TV in the bedroom, and I was like,
Like, man, I was still in my beginnings of spiritual journey,
I
my
know,
enhancement.
I know, yeah,
I was, little by little, vibrating higher and higher.
yeah. Yeah, because
But we here
honestly,
now.
we have what, like literally only one TV in the house, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, we only have one TV in the house and we have another one in the office, but we don't really use it. We don't even use it at all. And that's really it. I mean, other than that, we
Yeah.
literally have. I don't know. I just feel that if you have multiple TVs, then your partner's watching TV upstairs, and then you're downstairs, and that just really disconnects you from each other and
Not
doesn't
only
help you
that,
bond.
but if you think about it, this is the reason why a lot more people back then were much more grounded,
And they were making kids.
because yeah, yeah.
They're making like 20,000 kids. They're making love.
Laying the ball.
They're making love every night.
No, but they're much more spiritually grounded, because there wasn't so much distractions, especially nowadays. Like, you could turn one corner is a distraction there, you turn the other corner is another distraction there. There's just so much shit going on that
Yeah.
you have to really ground yourself, and kind of like manage what you want, what kind of energy you want coming in, to you, being shown to you, and you gotta fight it. You gotta be like a ninja. You gotta.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of ninjas fighting this year because people are really going to have to reevaluate themselves, and it's going to be tough for a lot of people.
Yeah, especially 1995 guys. Just buckle up, be
Yeah, y'all turning 30 this year.
really think, really reevaluate, ground yourselves. If you guys are not grounded, and yeah, I mean, I don't think we've talked about Saturn, but if you step into the Saturn planet, that's really good for reevaluating your goals, you know, reconsidering, your commitments, your authority, and kind of redefine rules for yourself. Set like a plan for yourself, a goal for yourself, and under the Saturn moon, you can accomplish that.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. And then there goes Uranus, which is my planet. Uranus. Eh,
You ain't.
whatever, man. And that one is the liberation and the freedom, which is very true because I am a person that needs to be free.
Mm.
And,
Libertad, libertad, libertad.
no, but really, and that really redefines the life of authenticity
Mhm.
and when you're ready to break free, and it's really ruled by the rebels because we do truly believe that we're here to serve, but if we feel like we're not serving the world, we feel like we have no purpose. And I do know that when my planet is in Uranus, it really makes me want to fucking think and shut your ass up, boy.
You said when your planet is in your right.
Yeah, because my planet is Uranus. Uranus is ruled by Aquarius.
Pégame.
Pues sí. Y pues ahorita estamos con pinche Pluto, no.
Oh.
Mi amigo. Ese amigo también. But yeah, I mean, there goes Neptune too, your dreams, um, and just really reconnecting with your childlike, your faith, the magic of the imagination, and in the joy and what really means to be joyful and all that good stuff. Um,
Yeah, and then lastly we got Pluto,
which
which
sorry.
is gonna help to reclaim your true power. You know, deserves a lot of energy. You know, a lot of confrontation with attachments and letting things go.
And
And
that, and sorry, and with that being with Pluto, this is Pluto is with Aquarius,
mhm.
so this is why the energy is shifting a lot, um, because it's making you want to really regenerate and to really let go of things that no longer serve you, and that goes with the planet itself, because yeah, the Earth is tired, and they're trying to just move everything on a different direction, and for us humanity to move at a different direction. So 20 years of that, guys. Good luck.
It's gonna be quite a ride for the
Hmm.
next couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, it started on January 21st. So if you're really, this one's gonna really make you put the boundaries,
Yeah.
make you feel different about certain things, certain people. This is going to want you to reconsider your thoughts, and they're going, any thought you have is going to be super enhanced. So, um, you
To
know,
consider all that.
yeah, and then
Really sit down
Aquarius,
with yourself
yeah.
and journal.
Hmm.
S- Set time to yourself to, reevaluate your life and ground yourself.
Yeah, and that just being an Aquarius, I'm a person that if something doesn't align to my values or to the things that I want to be in the next couple of years, I don't have time for that. And that's literally how you guys are all going to start feeling, because and if you guys don't, you guys are going to be fighting it, and that's going to be even more worse, because you guys are going to be resisting the change that Aquarius is bringing, because
Mhm.
we're not people that fit in the box, and I've always said this. This is why I never got along with people, because I'm an outside thinker, um and it just amplifies all of that. So
Yeah. So man, this planetary alignment's gonna be very, very, very bumpy.
yeah. But um, do you feel that you have any chakras that have been enhanced with these planet alignment?
For me, I probably see more the crown and the third eye.
Really?
Mhm.
I thought it was more like your throat.
Well, that too, but the majority's always been like, because I'm more of a person who's always thinking a lot,
Uh huh.
so that just gets amplified even more.
Yeah, with your big ass head. I get it.
These thoughts, they gotta go somewhere.
Okay, mega mind. No, I can see that. I feel that crown chakra.
Feel for you is more heart and probably heart in your third eye.
Really,
I'd say for you. What do you think?
maybe. I'm like,
What
no.
do you feel has been amplified?
Maybe that's how you view me. Maybe that's how you view that.
That's just my.
Yeah, your perspective of me. I feel like more it's been my root chakra and my crown chakra. I feel like it's been like literally from here all the way to my last chakra, because like I feel very enhanced in my thoughts
Mm,
and the things that I like, that connects me with the universe,
yeah.
and that has been happening a lot to me lately. And then my root is literally my creative spot, my chi. So, and I feel like I just been like this,
Yeah.
like I haven't like really been relaxing.
Fucking cracking. What's next?
What do you need to do? No, really, I feel fuck, dude. I've been feeling like, oh my gosh, I just been feeling. It's been overwhelming, guys. It's been so overwhelming. But why do you think mine is my third eye and my heart?
Well, because you're more of a emotional person, so I would
Mm.
assume like with the heart, it's gonna enhance your emotions more.
I don't know. I haven't been really emotional.
No, I'm just saying you
Mm.
personally, you're a person who's
Mm.
like who's grounded with your emotions.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I would think you would enhance that.
Yeah. I feel like yours right now, the one that you probably are trying to really unlock is your solar plexus,
Mm.
like with your creative side.
Yeah,
And that one's like
I'm
been,
working on a lot of them.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see how this planet goes. Shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun the next 4 weeks. Woo! Yeah, but
Yeah.
at least we're gonna be in Sedona.
Oh, yeah. We got a special episode coming to you guys from Sedona. We'll be out there next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next week. So
Well, this upcoming week, because you
This
guys are gonna be
upcoming
watching this when
yeah.
we're already party over there.
So tune in for the next episode. We'll be going deeper into maybe the vortexes they have in Sedona, maybe some alien activity. What were the main chakras you had to block?
Yes. Every single one. And no cap. No, I really do feel.
Well, like, which ones do you feel were like the most blocked?
Ooh, it was definitely my root chakra and my solar plexus. I think it took me like almost 10 years working on those.
Yeah,
I feel that I feel.
the journey never ends.
I might be speaking too soon, but I feel like I finally been able to get the power of my chi and the power of my solar plexus and really clear out that energy. Because and I only say those because a lot of it had to do with like healing to do with my mom and um past lives, and I feel that a lot of that blocked energy didn't come from this life. And it didn't come from me. It came from like my great grandma, my great grandma,
The lineage.
and the lineage. And it just honestly it took me about 10 years. And I finally feel free.
Yeah.
But that was probably my most, because I feel as if my crown chakra was getting there after my mom got deported. That one was getting very unbalanced.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think, but mostly was my sacral and my root chakra. What about you?
I think for me it was more. I'd probably say my throat. Obviously, all, but I think the ones that were the most blocked would probably have to been my heart and throat chakra.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah, because before I embarked in my awakening journey,
Thanks to me.
yeah, got saw it popping
Yeah, left me hanging. Let me hanging, bro.
But yeah, definitely my heart and I would say my throat chakra, because I can attest for growing up, I had a lot of issues with my throat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did. You
that's
did.
especially when they're so blocked. You believe it or not, when you have something that's really blocked, the chakra that's really blocked, it causes illness within your body.
Yeah, no, it does, and and it's crazy because all your family had to get surgery on their tonsils
Throat,
or
some
throat,
some kind
something
of
with the throat,
yeah.
and his family is very very minimal with words.
Yeah.
Very minimal with words. And to me, it was really weird because
She was like, we're like, whoa, no, slow down.
I was rapping like Eminem. No, is this true? To me, it was weird because all my family is super fucking talkative. Like, todos nos ponemos a hablar and we're like fucking chatterboxes. So when I met his family, I was like,
They all right.
you guys okay? Some holy water? And how are you today? Yeah, it was really hard to have a conversation, and I feel like all your family has gotten better, but I feel like that a lot of the reason they have gotten better with communication is because you've done healing.
Yeah.
And you doing that
I've been
healing,
cleaning up my lineage.
yeah, you've been cleaning up your lineage, and I feel that they've somewhat have gotten better at communication.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a long journey.
Mhm.
It's a lot of work, especially
Mhm.
if it's only one person doing the healing for the whole family.
Yeah, bitch tired.
But it is what it is.
Not
At the end of the
really.
day, is to prosper ahead and continue to grow spiritually. But what does the crown chakra help with?
I already said this. I said it connects you to the divine universe. A lot of it is used whenever you do Reiki.
Mm.
It's your channel because that one is the one connects you to the universe and beyond. So that one it just symbolizes your spiritual connection and your enlightenment to the higher beings
Yeah.
and what is higher than us. So yeah.
Yeah. And then the third eye. The third eye is gonna help you to with intuition, insight, imagination. It allows you to see things with clarity and develop wisdom.
Yeah.
Which a lot of us have that block, believe it or not, with so much distraction.
Sorry, it's just that I remember this one where it said, "How do you tell somebody they're stupid in a nice way?" And they were like, wisdom has been following you, but you've been faster." And that's literally the third eye. If you wisdom has been following you, and you've just been faster.
Slow down, dog, slow down.
I can't give you this wisdom. Your dumbass is still fucking doing the same shit. No, yeah, definitely. Third eye is your first year.
Mhm.
When you really do feel and you really see that these actions that you keep doing are going to lead you to that, is because they really are going to lead you to that. So
Yeah.
just pay attention to your intuition, and you can feel it here or you can feel it in your stomach, and sometimes, like they always say,
Breathe, breathe, brother, breathe.
like my mama always told me.
My mama see.
My mama said to tell you. No, she always said, if you feel any type of butterflies with a man or anything like that, is because it's your anxiety. And I do truly believe that because when I have met my husband, I just felt safe, honestly. And I didn't like, I was even weirded out because I was like, I don't feel butterflies. I don't feel like how I would feel with other people.
Mhm.
And it was such a strange feeling because it was so subtle and it was so calming.
It's funny that you say that too, because entertainment would try and twist it as like, oh, butterflies is like a good sign,
Mm-hmm.
which it could be it could be a
Mhm.
little bit of both, but at the end, it comes down to it's like your gut feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, now how's that gut feeling? Is it you feel like happiness, joy, or are you feeling, how you say, fear, anxiety,
Mhm.
something's off?
Yeah. And sometimes we mix it up because we grow up with these fucking dumbass Disney Channel movies. The new ones are actually better. I do give them props.
There's some.
Yeah.
It,
But like there's this like Sleeping
Soul.
Beauty one.
Soul was good.
Oh, I'm talking about the bad ones first.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was talking about
The good
enlightened
ones.
ones.
Okay. Yeah, no, the bad ones that I'm like, it's so stupid how they
Mhm.
portray and they literally block your chakras at such a young age. Believing that the first guy you meet is the love of your life. And
Yeah, Prince Charming.
Prince Charming, let's say I'm gonna go with him. I know nothing about myself, but
I'm
I'm
gonna sail across the ocean.
I'm gonna become human for him. Girl, we don't get your ass back in the fucking mermaid world, motherfucker, and go fucking find a merman. I don't know, do something. Find yourself first. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but there are some good ones like Soul.
Yeah.
Soul is a really good movie. That movie makes me cry all the time.
That's probably would be my top movies. I think another good movie was Up.
That one was good
That
too.
was pretty good. I love
Mhm.
that one.
Moana too.
Oh
That
yeah,
one.
that one.
Fuck, that one.
It's very spiritual. Very a lot of spiritual meanings,
Yeah.
things in there if you focus on it. Not just
Yeah.
look at all the chaos. If
Mhm.
you look deep into it,
It's deep.
yeah,
Like
it
if
goes
you
deep.
are really into spirituality and the way they did everything and the things that you might already know being in the spiritual life,
Mm-hmm.
it is astonishing. It is beautiful. It is well written. It is such a good movie. I do 100% recommend that movie. It's probably one of my top 10 in 2025. I do say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, the throat chakra helps with voice communication, helping to my list to express your, truth, clarity, and confidence.
Yeah, I mean, if you sound like shaky, you don't sound confident. So
Yeah.
definitely the voice is the confidence.
Lets you know your throat chakra needs some
Mhm.
work, some
Mhm.
unblocking.
And then there's the heart chakra, which that one is filled with love and compassion, and it governs the ability to give and receive love.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we block it by not knowing how to receive love from others, and
Yeah.
just not knowing how to receive love from others. We don't know even how to give it.
Or knowing how to love ourselves.
Yeah, and that one's really, really important. And we think that the heart chakra is just being a good person, but it's more than just being
It's
a
more
good
than that.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. And then coming down to the solar plexus, which, helps in boosting confidence, your personal power, influences your self esteem and willpower, which, you know, it's becoming more of an awakened chakra for a lot of people, I believe, in the world.
Yeah, that one. I mean, that one is your literal personal power, and your self esteem and your willpower, and really, really finding your essence as a person.
Hmm. And then we dive next into the sacral chakra. This chakra fuels your inner fire, spark of creativity, joy. It's the seat of your emotions, relationships, creative expression, which we were talking about that, in the sacral is where you're going to feel those butterflies.
Hmm.
And, that's going to come down to you connecting to your crown chakra, which is kind of like understanding, what emotions you're getting.
Not only that, but also your third eye. That connects to your
Hmm.
third eye because
A lot
the
of
third
talk
eye
with
is
that.
your intuition, and it just connects with really, you know,
Everything coincides
yeah.
together
And this
somehow.
also, the sacred chakra always is also the part where it gets enhanced by whoever you have sexual relationships with as
Mhm.
well. And that one, it can either fire and spark a creative energy, or it can destroy it. Because if somebody that you're having sexual relationships with is not balanced, all of that is going to get really blocked.
Yeah, and it's crazy that they never teach us that.
Hmm.
Like, you know, within our parents, our family, your schools, and you literally have to go out of your own way to learn about reality.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is kept under the rug from us,
Yeah.
and then once you really like start understanding and going deeper into those things,
Yeah. No,
it just
100%.
opens up your mind to so much more.
And it just really makes you want to be careful on who you give that energy to. And if I would have known that, having sexual relationships with different people was going to block my sacral chakra,
No,
I would have
it's
never.
also an exchange of energy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's more than just it's the biggest form of way to receive pleasure.
Hmm.
So, and pleasure is a great way to manifest.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm things that I wish we would have learned, but now we're here, and eventually, if, like I always say, if God permits and we have kids, at least they'll have a better understanding.
Yeah. And then the last one would be the root chakra, which, is going to help to keep you grounded and stable, you know, setting your foundation, having that feeling of stability,
Mm-hmm.
which
Which,
a lot of us, a lot of us lack. I would say when I wasn't grounded, I really had that one blocked as well.
yeah, I mean, it just, and the root chakra gets unbalanced, and sometimes, you know, and this is why we can't find good relationships, because it's not balanced enough, and it's not bringing that safety, that stability. Um, it's just so much more than just a chakra and just the way our bodies are formed. And the moment something is unbalanced in any of those can portray and reflect into sicknesses.
Yeah.
There goes like the cysts, there goes all of those things that block, and you know and things that we don't release
Hmm.
throughout life.
Yeah. Where's the root chakra located?
It's literally your vagina.
Got
And
it?
your penis. No, it really is. It's the center of creating life.
Mhm.
It's literally, and the reason why is because, this is where we either establish our financial issues, and the reason why there's financial issues is because it's our chi, and if our parents, for example, if your dad had any financial issues, then now that belief of the financial issues is going to be passed down to you.
Yeah. Not only that, but a balanced state of the root chakra, which is going to come down to feeling secure, grounded, stable, connected to the earth. The element of the root chakra is the earth. And if you don't know the color for that would be red.
Yeah.
And then what would you say are an imbalancement for the root chakra?
Well, like I said, financial issues, lower back pain, fear.
My
I-
bag.
I'm like, at this point, it's the age. No, and it's like the fear, the anxiety, not being secured with yourself. And if you're not secure with yourself, then you're going to attract relationships that are going to bring out those insecurities.
Yeah. And then the sacral chakra, which would be located at your lower abdomen. The element for that one would be water, and the color is orange. And a balanced sacral chakra would be, healthy emotions, creativity, intimacy, just having all around healthy relationships, not only with your surroundings, but sexually as well.
Mm-hmm. And when he says like healthy emotions, he means that you express your emotions in a healthy manner, and uh, not in a negative way either.
Mm-hmm.
And imbalanced ways is the emotional instability, the creative blockages, the fear of change, sexual dysfunctions. Um,
So yeah, for those men, if you think you got ED, it's your sacral chakra that's blocked. You
what's
don't
an
need a
ED?
pill.
Oh, like when you can't.
Erectile dysfunction. That's
Oh,
what sexual dysfunction is. Same thing with the women who I forgot what it's called.
like the pH,
Yeah, like your
pH
pH
balance.
imbalancement. It has a lot to do with your sacral chakra.
Yeah, it is
For
true.
a lot of us that
It
didn't
is
know.
true. It is true. So, yeah, the next one would be your solar plexus, which is on your upper abdomen, and the element is fire, and the color is
Hombre.
yellow.
Amarillo.
That one is your self esteem and your digestion. This is why a lot of people have stomach issues,
Mm-hmm.
because
Solar plexus is blocked.
it's that self belief, it's that self discipline, that self worth. Then
Mhm.
when we don't have any of those, and you don't have a good self esteem or anything like that, it's really going to give you a lot of digestive issues.
Yeah. So keeps us on check, balance them. Have a strong sense of self worth. You know, really get a confident, healthy self esteem of yourself. Stay motivated, empowered.
Yep. And then the next one is the heart chakra.
Heart chakra, which is located at the center of the chest, near the heart. The element for that would be air, and the color would be green. Sometimes it can be associated with pink, but a balanced heart chakra would give you the ability to give and receive love freely, have compassion, empathy, you know, and really overall enjoy and embrace emotional healing.
100%. And and if it's imbalanced, then there goes the emotional pain,
Yeah,
the inability to forgive,
holding grudges, all
jealousy,
that.
resentment, heart. And then this is where the heart
Mm-hmm.
ends up losing its ability to survive,
To breathe.
to breathe.
That's the
Yeah.
reason it's air.
And and this is where you have difficulties in relationships, and
Yeah.
because all of that poison of jealousy and not forgiveness and resentment is just going to poison your heart. And it just sucks because people don't realize that we create our own sicknesses,
Yeah.
you know?
Just being unbalanced and
Mhm.
not taking care of our digestive system, our engine. It's like a car. At the end of the day, our body's like a car. You can give it what it needs, or you switch it or give it the wrong things, and it starts breaking down.
Yeah.
You know.
100%.
Next up would be the throat chakra. which is obviously located on the throat, the neck, right around the jaw area. And the element for that would be space or the ether, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Is
color
it
for that,
ether or is it
yeah, ether. I think it's ether. I don't know.
Sepa madre.
Mira, papá, todo lo que yo soy que estaba en el space allá.
That's all I know.
But the color for that one would be blue, and then having obviously a balanced throat chakra comes down to clear communication, the ability to speak truth, creativity, and just always having that active listening. And if you're imbalanced, it's gonna spark fear in speaking, difficult expressing yourself. If you're someone who always has a sore throat or having some sort of throat issues, that comes down to the throat chakra being blocked or imbalanced. Believe it or not, thyroid issues, and just if you lose, you can also lose the lack of creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
then
then
we got the third eye,
the third eye is in the forehead,
forehead. Yeah.
right here between the eyebrows.
So if
And
randomly someone smacks you in the forehead, that lets your third eye is blocked.
not only that, but if they say that if someone gives you a kiss in the in the forehead, that one it awakens your third eye.
Mhm.
And I think it's just a beautiful way of seeing it because it's a form of love. A kiss can go above and beyond. And I feel maybe this is what the Disney princesses were saying when they woke up from a kiss, but but they did it all different ways. But it really, getting a kiss in your forehead does
It's
open up
transmitting that
that
energy.
energy, and
Mhm.
it really opens that up and helps, just makes you feel safe because when you get forehead kisses, it feels different. It really
Yeah.
does. It really, really does. I feel like it's more intimate.
Something different. Like
Mm-hmm.
you'd be used to a cheek kiss or
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a kiss in the lips, but
Yeah.
when somebody kisses you in the forehead, it's a different feeling.
It is. It really is. And it covers the insight, the mental clarity, the intuition, and just having that perception, that wisdom, and that insight and that imagination, which, can enhance your psychic abilities and your spiritual awareness.
Yeah.
So I feel that the third eye is probably, if you really, 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 really want to get into the point in your life where
Want to make a difference in
you
your
make a
life?
difference, third eye is
Gotta
definitely,
unblock your third eye.
you gotta definitely, it always starts with the third eye,
Yeah.
but I feel like maybe it starts with the crown chakra because you can't pass that energy down
Yeah.
until that crown chakra of wanting to connect to the universe is opened up. So
Yeah.
but
And an imbalanced third eye, it's gonna create a lot of confusion, like my freaking list. But don't mind my list, guys. It comes and goes.
sometimes I'm editing the video and I'm like, oh, mi amigo. We all didn't know he even had a lisp until we started recording. I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, an imbalanced third eye is gonna create confusion, lack of direction, the inability to trust your own intuition. If you're someone who gets migraines, headaches, it can be a sign of your third eye being blocked. Visual problems and just lack of insight.
Yeah, 100%. Then, you know, the last one is the crown chakra, which is the very top one, the
Mhm.
top of your head. This is the thought, the pure consciousness, the unconsciousness. And that one can be associated with a white light or a violet color. It all depends, however you want to see it. That one is the main connection to the spiritual world. That one is to elevate a higher conscious and a higher enlightenment in life and really do a divine connection to yourself and the inner peace and really transcend into a different version of yourself.
Yeah.
But when that is also unbalanced, it's a disconnect with the spiritual world, with reality in life, and there's a lack of purpose and mental confusion, and then this leads to having so much fog in your brain. It leads to
Negative
depression.
thoughts, depression, stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah. So when disconnect from yourself and from others, your
Yeah.
true essence. So yeah, those are pretty much all the chakras.
Yeah. And then, each one functions with the body, differently. So, for instance, in the physical, the physical realm, physical body. You got the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, which interlink together. Same thing with emotions. Emotion would be the sacral, the heart, and the throat. And for your mental would be the solar, the throat, third eye. And obviously for spiritual it comes down to the heart, third eye, and the crown chakra. Each chakra is going to play a crucial role for imbalancement or balance, within the body, mind, spirit. And really it can affect either our entire system or impact us in different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, but definitely if you ever want to, also food is energy.
Mm-hmm.
So what we feed our body, and this is what they always say, what you eat is what you are.
Would it be some foods that we can eat to keep our chakras balanced?
So for the root chakra, definitely want to do root vegetables, protein, red fruits, and just vegetables in general. I feel girl, I feel that the color of the chakra pretty much tells you what you should be eating,
Yeah.
honestly, because it just portrays a lot on the energy, and colors are energy too. So
Yeah. Another thing too that you guys can do to kind of keep your chakras balanced is also wearing that color.
mhm.
If you wear those colors that you want to heal or open your chakras, that can also help. But some foods that you can use to keep your sacral chakra balance would be, eating healthy oils, nuts, seeds, oranges, and same thing with fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, that'd be like carrots,
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds,
There's a
whatever the
lot of
case
things
may
you
be.
can.
The solar plexus, which is a yellow color, that one also yellow fruits, whole grains, vegetables. So, for example, bananas, um, wheat, and also pineapple can
Yeah.
definitely help you with that.
And then the heart chakra, you can eat salads, raw green vegetables, fruits as well.
Yeah, that goes with like uh,
You
well
know,
salads, right? Yeah,
salad, spinach,
broccoli,
broccoli.
cucumber, all that good stuff. And then the throat chakra, that one with honey, herbal teas, blue fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, pretty
Very,
much
very
like
important.
there's certain fruits that correlate with the same colors or, you know, with our chakras that's just going to help keep them balanced.
Yeah.
And, with the third eye would be, cocoa, purple
It's the
fruits,
cacao.
vegetables, cacao, which is what chocolate pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And then, crown chakra, any herbs that detoxify, spices, water, ginger, cinnamon, a lot of that will help keep your crown chakra balanced.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, there's things you guys can do also, like affirmations, mantras, whatever, prayers, whatever you want to call it, to open your aura or
Mm-hmm.
open your chakras, right? For instance, if you want to open up the root chakra, you can say, I'm here, I am now, I am safe.
Yeah, which the root, like we explained, it's the security one, the
Mhm.
safety chakra. So then it moves on to the sacral, which that one is your self worth, your self esteem. So affirmations are I am worthy, I am work of art, I allow my inner self to be seen and expressed. So, that just brings back trying to reclaim your power of your self worth,
Yeah. And then coming down to your solar plexus,
which is the creation,
of
the
creation.
creations, the creation chakra,
Yeah.
and the one where it gives you a purpose to be on this planet.
Hmm. And then a good positive affirmation would be, I have a purpose on this planet. I have the strength, confidence, life energy I need to fulfill it.
And
And
then the heart chakra, which is obviously
love.
love in every areas from yourself to your family, your partners, and that one is just I love myself unconditionally. I open my heart to any possibility, every possibility, and just I am worthy of unconditional love.
Hmm. And that comes down with, when you say these positive affirmations, you have to say them with intention. If you're kind of just like, oh, just saying them, they're not really gonna do their work. But when you're there, not distracted and grounding yourself, and then you say these affirmations, is how you'll be able to, get the unconscious mind and your auras to coexist together.
Definitely. And then it goes to the throat chakra, and that one is blocking any negative things you've said about yourself or about others, or, just finding that inner wisdom and, just giving your voice back to it. So definitely I give my voice to my truth and my inner wisdom, and
Mhm.
just giving that power back to your throat.
And then the third eye is, having the vision, clarity,
And to foresee,
to
and the
foresee.
wisdom and the intention to, to really keep moving forward.
Yeah, and an affirmation you can say for that would be, I see clearly as the obstacles of my ego fall away, and I trust my intuitive knowing.
And the last one would be the crown, which
Right.
connects you to the spiritual world and the
Mhm.
higher knowing. And those are: I am one with the universe, I am in presence of the universe, and am I am in space and time, and I am everything that the universe has to offer me,
Mm.
and just creating whatever feels right for you. At the end
Yeah,
of the day, these are just ideas, but anything that can really feel more natural to you, or something that it really can help you. And also just really doing a vision board. I can't express how much
yeah.
a vision board is important to do as well.
And one thing too is, every chakra has its form of expression. For instance, the third eye, you wouldn't say I am, you would say I see,
Mhm.
because the eyes need to be able to see, right?
Mm.
The throat too, I give voice to my truth. It is allowing yourself to voice. When same
The
thing with the
heart,
heart chakra,
I
I
love.
love, and each one has
And the
their way of.
crown is your essence, so it's I am.
Hmm. So each one has their way of how you can activate it. It's not just always nearly I am affirmations.
Hmm.
They all they all correlate a little differently.
Yeah.
And then
And it's just, that's just a little bit of what we think would be great to share with you guys.
yeah, and if you guys want to heal also through music, the if you want to heal your root chakra, you can listen to 396 hertz, or for instance your sacral chakra, you can listen to 417 hertz.
Or Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, because it just moves you, and music is supposed to move you. And sometimes if you don't feel like listening and you feel like dancing, and then put some Shakira, Shakira,
Yeah.
Is that you, Shakira? No.
Yeah, and if you want to heal your solar plexus, you can listen to 528 hertz, and then each chakra also has its frequency, and those
Mhm.
are pretty much what these hertz are.
Mhm.
These hertz are different frequencies for the body. And if you want to heal your heart chakra, same thing would be 639 hertz. If you want to heal your throat chakra, would be 741 hertz. And for the third eye would be 852 hertz.
Yep. And all of that just kind of helps you balance back out to who you are and what you want to be, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and you can also use crystals. There are certain crystals for each chakra as well to help you move or unblock them.
Mhm.
We'll give you a little bit of examples. Like for instance, the crown chakra, you can use a clear quartz, moonstone, selenite, and
For
then
the third eye, you can do sapphire, sodalite, the throat chakra, blue agate,
blue
turquoise,
tiger's eye.
blue tiger's eye.
And then heart chakra, you can use rose quartz, green aventurine. Yeah. Solar plexus, you can use citrine, tiger's eye. You know, there's
And
just so many you
yeah,
can
and then
use.
the sacral chakra, um, chameleon, something like that. A peach moonstone, and
Orange aventurine,
aventurine, and
and then
then
for your root chakra,
is
we
the
got
red tiger.
mhm,
I like the one. It's cute. Look. And obsidian and tourmaline and just a smoky quartz. But this is just a little bit of what we know, a little bit what we have learned, a
yeah,
little bit of what we would like to share with you guys, and just bring awareness to how crystals, chakras,
the planet.
the planets.
2025.
2025,
Snake
snake
year.
year.
How everything's gonna go.
Let me tell you, y'all gonna need all of this. Y'all gonna need to put your chakras on check. Gonna have to use some fucking crystals. Y'all gonna have to do some mantras.
Y'all heard about putting salt? You better start putting crystals.
Yep, because
Buckle up.
it's gonna be crazy out here. But
It's gonna be quite the rodeo this year.
it's already been for me. But yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in. We
Thank you
hope you guys enjoyed our rant about crystals and planets, and hopefully you guys took some information and found it informative, and stay
We
tuned
just
for
look to help enlighten others.
or things like if you feel like you don't know how to start your spiritual journey, we definitely want to bring awareness to that. And I feel like this is a great episode for anybody that wants to start their spiritual journey and know a little bit more about the planets. I'm not full on knowledgeable on it. I'm still learning as well as I go. But
just express
but
some of the
definitely,
things that we've gone through, some of
yeah.
the knowledge we've acquired.
But these are
it's all a learning journey.
yeah, but these are definitely the first steps if you definitely want to start learning more about spirituality.
Yeah, same thing with you guys can go back to our second episode, which is finding your tribe, which all of these kind of correlate somehow in each way to each other. And you can start from there to this episode, which is going to give you a lot of information, a lot of guidance. And yeah, we appreciate you guys for joining us on this journey. We're always very appreciative. We love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you guys would like for us to go deeper in many other topics, you guys can always comment on our YouTube, Spotify, our social medias as well. And if you want to share this with a family friend,
We do
share
appreciate it.
express the love. Let's pay that.
Yeah.
Let's spread that love, pay it forward.
Yeah.
And we send nothing but peace and love to you guys, protection, guidance to y'all, especially 2025 snake year. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
to our
much.
followers, supporters. Stay blessed up, guys. We'll see you guys here on the next one. Special episode coming next because we will be in Sedona.
It's gonna be a good one. So
Tune in if you're not tuned in yet.
It's gonna be great. But thank you so much, and see you guys next.
See you guys later. Ciao.
So let's awaken the minds together.